5, 4, 3, 2, and...
What up, YouTube? And what in the kale is what we're doing in the kitchen with Mama Mia.
What in the kale?
Kale is one of the GUILLORY superfoods and should be everyone's superfood. My first memories of kale was when I was a child and my grandmother made greens. And she would put kale in her mustard greens or whatnot. And every African American family, or all of us, have eaten greens or had our greens. We weren't questioning what was in the greens. And
Yes, I did. I always wanted to know if there were onions in it. Because I don't like onions.
Well, that gave it the flavor. Too bad you don't like onions. Anywho, as an adult, I had an opportunity to incorporate kale in my diet because hubby and I were doing a cleanse. And our food choices were very limited because we could not eat anything with flavor, seasoned sauces, no meats, no dairy, no sugars, none of that stuff. All we could eat was veggies and fruit and juice.
Basically nothing.
So that made me take a trip to Whole Foods one evening. And in Whole Foods I went to the deli case and I noticed this green salad that looked pretty good. So I tried it and the salad happened to be kale salad. So that brings me to my recipe tonight. So I'm going to talk to you guys about kale, one of the amazing greens and a superfood that everyone should have because it has so many vitamins and minerals and things that you would never know was in a green leafy vegetable. So we're going to just go over what types of kales there are, what they look like, the taste and texture. Starting off, the basic kale that you see in most grocery stores is the curly kale. And this kale is more bitter, and to me my intuition told me it was more for cooking. Even though they do make salads with this curly kale, it's more for cooking. And I did some research in my little food Bible and it did speak up on this is more for cooking.
This reminds me of Princess shirts. You know, the ruffle at the end of her shirts. Or the ruffles right here.
Oh yeah, it's a nice corsage.
Well, you know.
Or if you didn't have any hair, you could use it for a hairpiece.
How does that look?
You look healthy green. Silly. And this is called dino kale, or it's an Italian word, lasianto kale. And this one is more sweeter and it's smoother. So to me, this is the one that you should eat more raw or in the raw salad. When we made our raw salads, or we make our raw salad at home, this is the type of kale that I prefer to purchase or buy for our kale salad. Like I said, it's much sweeter and smoother. And the kids enjoy this one a lot more than the bumpy one also.
And I do too.
And like I said, it's called dino or Flintstone kale, what we can call it. Okay. That's the two types of kales. They also have a purple kale, but it's more ornamental or just for decoration to put color into the kale dish. We'll get to that in a moment. Also, another thing about the kale is that before you prepare it, of course, you need to clean it and wash it and whatnot. Do not leave it in water too long. You wash it, clean it, get a salad spinner or dry it completely so it doesn't hold any wetness or moisture. Most veggies last longer if they haven't touched water, and of course you have to wash the salad to be prepped.
Remember when you get the kale from the farmer's market and have all the bugs in it and stuff?
Yes.
You have to let it sit and get all the bugs out and then keep trying to clean it out.
It's a lot of work it's a lot of work to clean into kale. I'll fast forward in a moment and let you know that I don't have to do as much cleaning to the kale because one of our stores has kale salad prepared. And also, I used to buy the kale salad or make the kale salad prepared already, but I learned it's better to make the salad to eat instead of putting all the ingredients together because some of us might have nut preferences or topping preferences. So here we go. We're going to make a sample kale salad. Just to let you know, the kale salad at Whole Foods had the kale, it had pine nuts, which we have some of those here. Pine nuts are very, very, very expensive.
$100 a pound.
They're not $100 a pound. They're more like $19.99 a pound. But the reason why they cost that much in my homework or research is why I found is why some squirrels probably are nutty because those nuts are really, they taste really amazing. They're buttery and rich and they're inside pine cones. So in order to get those nuts out, or get the nuts period, you have to go inside the pine cone to get them. But they're very, very good. I see why they put those in the salad at Whole Foods. Of course, it's a high-end organic store, so they're going to give you the best of the best. And those are the best nuts that you can put in your kale salad. Along with the nuts, they had, of course, craisins or your dry cranberries. Put those in the salad to give it a little bit of tang and sweetness to the bitter kale flavor. You can also use raisins if you like in your salad. That's up to you. The craisins have a lot of red color and a different kind of taste go along with the bitterness of the kale. In our home, sliced almonds is one of our main toppings for yogurt and different things. So you can inexpensively use almonds to top your kale salad if you like. They're sliced here, and I have some blanched slivered ones also here. You can also use sunflower seeds. These are like bird seeds. They're not that fun, and they're really inexpensive. So if you just want a little crunch, a little texture, you can just go get some shelled sunflower seeds, and those will do as well. But the Guillory's, we have a new seed. That's the jump off.
Oh yeah.
And these are hemp seeds. Can you show the camera, love?
You know I like these.
The hemp seeds,
can you see that?
along with most of my nuts here, has a lot of protein. But hemp seed is the
The
number.
nuts do have protein.
Yes, but hemp seeds is the number one seed for proteins. Believe it or not. And you say, oh, these little bitty seeds, how much protein can I get out of that? Okay, 2 tablespoons will probably give you the maximum amount of protein you can, close to what you need.
I feel it. Oh, I feel the protein.
In your daily protein intake. Okay, back over here to making this salad. Like I told y'all, fast forward. It used to be the labor of love to clean the kale and get all excited about cleaning it so we can eat it and eat healthy. Now we can buy the kale salad from our wholesaler already ready to go. And it has all 3 kales in it, as well as a few carrots.
Shout out to Jetro's on that.
What is cool.
I love Jetro's. Check out my videos when I'm walking through Jetro's, picking up eggs and chicken and stuff like that. And kale too. Wasn't it kale?
So we're about to prep our kale salad. This will be the mommy version because I add nuts. And I also add lemon juice to my kale salad. And I'll get to that in a moment, how intuition had me add lemon juice. And I didn't even know that had some health benefits to it also. So here we go. We're going to get a handful. No, thank you. We're going to get a
Keeps it real, man.
That's not a handful, a little pinch of kale salad. There we go. Then usually we take some salt, a little bit of salt, and sprinkle that on there. That's next. And then good old olive oil. You do not want to put your favorite salad dressings on the nutritional kale. You will kill the kale that way. Kill all the nutrients by smothering it with blue cheese or Italian dressing or any of that creamy, saucy stuff. That's not good for you. Or the salad. It offends the kale. So please don't put dressing on your raw kale salad. Olive oil does the trick nicely. You gonna do pine nuts today, love?
Oh yeah, gotta have $1,000 nuts.
Okay. Hubby, Mr. T, is gonna put pine nuts on his. And we're gonna put the cranberries.
Delicious.
And you toss it. And there you go. You have a beautiful raw kale salad. And one good thing about this salad is that vegetables in their raw form are more nutritious because you keep the nutrients by keeping it in its raw form. Once you cook it, it takes a little bit of the nutrients out. We will move forward and talk about some dishes with cooked kale. I even make some greens like Grandma used to make with some kale in it. But right now, we're focusing on the raw form of the kale, which is our kale salad. So he's enjoying his kale right now. Personally, me, like I said, to give it a little bite and to bounce off the tangy with the cranberries, I squeeze lemon juice on my kale salad. And that also enhances the vitamins in the kale, like I mentioned to you. I'm a real avid person on studying and researching things. So when I do give you information, just know that I went to the source. I went to find out more details so I can share with you, and also to have an understanding of what the heck I'm talking about. And I do have this cool little, I call it my food Bible that I just got, that my Dr. Russell, my herbal guy.
Shout out to Dr. Russell Harrison.
Yes, that he let me borrow this book, but it's a really cool tool, and it tells you all the vitamins and nutrients that all the veggies and things have in it, and it's a good tool to have, and it has recipes in it too. If you want to cop one of those, I recommend you do. It'll help you be healthier and make good choices with your fruits and veggies. So, what in the kale did we learn today about?
What in the kale?
About our kale? Well, I hope that you learned that you should find a way to make a healthy salad with kale. Minus the dressings. Keep it clean. Keep it clean and keep it healthy.
I'm sorry.
You're just munching all of the nuts. Also, thank you for visiting our channel. Thank you for the interest in our kale show. Like us, subscribe, comment, ask questions, and stay tuned for more kale recipes and kale shows. Before I close, I did make a kale stew. I'll do that how-to another time, but I'm going to show you that before we close. Woo, about to lose the kale.
Let me help you out there.
There you go. Thank you with your muscles.
Wow, look at that. That is just unbelievable.
And that's a kale sweet potato stew. 2 of our superfoods from the Guillory household is in that dish. So stay tuned for that one. I will cook that and show you how to incorporate that into your family's menu. Alright, that's T and Mia, Team Guillory. For now, we love living and hope you do too.
I love living.